Hey there, fine people. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a bunch of tests on the different types of bases I have, comparing different brands. They're mostly rubber base coats, but some are described as builder bases. And this all got started because I had previously thought I liked the Born Pretty rubber base, but then I thought maybe it was user error, or I did something wrong when I was had my application, but it was just too soft. And so I tried again, and again it just seems really soft. And when I filed it off, it's so soft that it doesn't seem like it cured properly. And when I filed it off, it filed off in flakes and chunks instead of powders. So it's kind of weird. And none of the other bases so far that I've used behave that way. So most of the things I'm going to start out with, or that I planned on doing, are like a milky base, but not, some things I have, like this milk is, that's mint, and I'm going to use this UR sugar, that's like a rose gold, and then I have some clear ones as well. And I'm going to test two different Vogue bases, because this one says it's a strong base and this one says it's a baby base, and this is not a milky color. And then there's some clear ones. Let's see. So I'm going to start with Zanest. This is a milky rubber base. I've worn this before. Had no problems with it. Good durability. It lasted at least 12 to 14 days. In my recollection. Let's see, I want to get these thick enough, and it can be kind of hard to get like a uniform thickness, but I'm going to try. Next I've got Accents Luxio Build in porcelain. And this is not billed as a rubber base. It is considered a builder in a bottle, and that is much whiter. Wow, compared to the Zanest. And this paper I'm using is just the backing to some Avery labels. Next I've got Nail Thoughts in Milky White 05. I haven't used either. I've used this. No, so far it's been on my hand for a week, my dominant hand. No problems. And I wore this for at least 10 days. I can't remember for sure, but I didn't feel like I had any lifting problems with it either. So this is one of the clear ones, and this is Neo Base Gel Express. I have not had an opportunity to use this yet. Then Neo Base Gel Mid. Again, another clear. They don't, Izumi, or however you say it, they don't sell a colored base. And this one's obviously much runnier. It just ran right off the brush. And onto the label there. You Are Sugar. This is a colored rubber base that I got from AliExpress. I mean, it's really pretty. You could definitely not wear any other color with that. A little difficult to get it to apply here thickly. There we go. What's next? Emily. Oh, this was You Are Sugar, or Your Sugar, URB 053. Then we have Emily RB 432. This is a milky base. Vogue. We've got Baby Base 08. This is supposed to be, I don't know, they describe it as having crystals or something in it. And I can see them when I'm brushing it on, but on the nail, oops. I just stuck my knuckle in the Izumi Express. I think I'll apply some more there. So as I was saying, when I brush it on, I feel like I see some texture, but it's not detectable once it's on your fingernails. This is really thick. Wow. This is Vogue Nails, Strong Base, cover number 17. Next we have Milk in Magic Mint. the Born Pretty that started the idea for this. I'm going to see if I can't get that Vogue a little thicker. This one. All right, so I thought this was going to be like a rubber, but it says it's a cover base. But I think the description of it is that it's a rubbery base. I haven't used this either. And then we have the Luna Strong Base. It's pretty runny. The description on this said it should be used over a rubber base. So I think that's why I got this acid-free base. So I'm just gonna, and that is a lot thicker. I'm gonna do that right here. Okay, I'm going to give these a cure. Zanist. Give that a clean. There's quite a bit of resistance when I'm bending that. See if I can twist it. Can't really do any, can't tear it. Oh, I was able to tear it with enough force. Then I'm going to poke it to see if I can dent it. Okay, so there's some dents in there. But it feels very hard. Next, we've got the accents. It actually seems a little softer than the Zanist. Could be the thickness. Let's see. was able to tear that. Try to dent it. There's some dents in there, but felt like I got a little bit more resistance. Felt like the dent went in a little deeper right there. The nail thoughts. The dent. So far, these three, I feel like they've all performed about the same. The Izumi. So that just snapped while I was folding it. Kind of at the thickest point is where it snapped, so maybe it was just too thick right there. Well, I was able to break it. Very little dent in that. That was the underside, so let me try the top side. Okay, so I was able to get a little bit more of a dent on the top side. Weird. I don't know why that would be. I obviously got this one very thick. I can't even bend that. Virtually no dent at all. So this is much harder. This one is just almost as flexible as a sticker. So this is the UR Sugar, and it is super flexible. I can't tear it, but I sure can stretch it. It dents very easily. This is the Emily. That feels pretty hard. Definitely requiring some force to squish it. I was able to tear that. Oh, and some of it broke off right there on the, stuck to the paper. Try to dent this. So that took a dent, but it feels pretty hard, especially compared to that UR Sugar, which felt like a rubber band. This one feels much more flexible than the Emily, easier to bend. I was able to tear it. Did take some force though, and I bent it back and forth several times. Try to dent it. Hopefully you can see those dents in there. This feels about the same as the Vogue baby base. As far as bending, it snapped a little easier. Got some dents in there. base. Oh, that's really soft. Very bendy. I can't tear it. Got some dents in there. The Born Pretty. Very bendable, easily bent. Doesn't require much force. I can't tear it. Very dentable. It feels really soft, like it's not requiring much force at all. So this one is actually Luna cover, not Luna rubber. Bends really easily. Let's see if I can tear it. I was able to tear it. Try to dent it. Those are the dents. Felt kind of hard to bend there. Okay, this was the Luna Strong. And this is the Luna Rubber Acid-Free Base. I just want to get them all cleaned up and then... Okay. Rubber Strong. This is the Strong. Oh! It snapped and a little piece hit me in the neck. Try to dent that. And that just shattered it. And finally, the Luna Rubber Acid-Free Base. Bends much easier. twist it. Try to dent it. That did dent pretty easily, almost as easily, or maybe just as easily as the Born Pretty. So, and it deformed very much like the Born Pretty. So let's see, let's review these things. I want to go through and look at the dents to see if any of them kind of sprang back. Definitely still a dent there. And I wasn't able to dent this. There's still a dent in this. Still a dent there. I feel like I'm getting my gloves all sticky. I was not able to dent this at all or bend it. Could be the thickness. This is practically like a rubber band. I don't think that I would like that on my nails. I might give it a shot, but I'm not optimistic. The Emily has the dent. The Vogue, not much of a dent there. Not much of a dent. A little bit of a dent. This deformed quite a bit and could not tear. Born Pretty, lots of deformity when I stretched it, and dents. The Luna cover base, a little bit of a dent, tore. The Luna Strong just snapped, kind of like the Izumi Express, and the Luna Rubber deformed and dented like the Born Pretty. So based on this, like the ones that I have already used and like, I like the Zanest, the Accents Luxio Build, the Nail Thoughts, the Vogue. Emily's okay. If you needed a Hema-free option, I think it would be all right. It's not my favorite, but if I was on a definite budget and wanted to purchase something from Amazon, I thought that this performed just fine. The Vogue, this has performed just fine for me. I'm not fond of the color. I think it's a little, when I want a milky white, I want it to be a little bit more little bit more opaque. This is more transparent than what I like. I feel like this felt the same as the Milky. It's just a different color. The Milk Magic Mint deformed, maybe not quite as much as the Born Pretty, but the dent is still there. I couldn't tear it. Same with the Born Pretty. A lot of it deformed quite a bit when I pulled it, and it's got those dents. The Luna Rubber I haven't used. So let's see. I've used this. I have not used these two. This I put on once and I did not, it just felt so weird on the nails, like just squishy. I have not used the Luna Strong cover, whatever this one was. I've not used, let's see, so this was Luna cover. I have not used Luna Strong. That just snapped. And I have not used their acid-free base. What they recommend for the Strong is to use it over this. So maybe the combination of the two, you know, does some magic things. I'll find out. So that's it for this test. Let me know your thoughts, and if there's anything else you can think of that I could do to these samples to determine whether they're good or bad. All the ones that I liked could be dented and could tear, but they did not deform too much. So I don't know what that means, but that's how the ones that I actually have used and know that I like perform. Gosh darn it. An alarm went off and it stopped recording. So, the Fan Zest. I was able to bend it. It's kind of stiff. I am not able to tear it. The accents. And it, so this deformed a little bit while I was, you know, doing my shenanigans with it. The accents, like, I can't tear it, I can't stretch it, but I can bend it. And then I want to try and dent it. I think what happens if I do I poke it. So you can see some dents in there. Hopefully. Let's try this one. So a little bit of dents, but I mean, keep in mind I don't have any top coats. So the Nail Thoughts, it did go on a little thinner, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And I have it on my nails right now, on my right hand. So, and it's lasted just fine. It bends, but I was easily able to tear it. Just try poking it. So it dents a little bit. The Emily, as soon as I bent it, it snapped. Like it does, it bends very sharply, and then there was probably a thin spot right there, but it bends or breaks very easily. I'm poking it. And of course, I mean, I'm getting some, they're all denting a little bit. Nothing too bad. The Vogue, it snapped, or well, I was able to tear it. This is pretty thin, so like I can bend it, squish it. No problems there. It does tear pretty easily though. And then the Born Pretty, I can't stretch it. I can't tear it. I do feel like it's denting easier than these other ones. And then the UR Sugar feels very similar. This dents very easily. I could stretch it, but I could not tear it. So I did my nails last Saturday. That video is on my channel. I'll link it in the cards. I've got some peel off base coat still on my nails here. But anyway, on my right, I have the Nail Thoughts, this Nail Thoughts right here, the Milky White. And on my left, I have the Vogue Baby Base in Milky White. So it's been a week. The way I do my nails is I put this rubber base on and then I use a peel off base coat and put regular nail lacquer over top. So I do get some discoloration. Anyway, that is all. Let me know if you have any questions or if I can test anything else out for you. As always, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have a great day.